Knife community, we're coming at you with another open tag, and it's brought to us by Aaron over at 865 Knives. Be sure you go check out his channel. Let him know the BigJ sent you over. He has a lot of great content over there, and it's just come in with a bang in the YouTube community. He's very enthusiastic and very entertaining to watch, so be sure you check him out. Now you guys know I don't have a lot of modern knives. It's really not my jam, but I got this one right here. And I can tell a story about how I got it. I work out with a custom gunsmith. He's got a shop pretty close to me, and he's a younger feller too. He's in his 30s, but his grandfather sent him all over the place to learn custom machining on revolvers and 1911s and things like that. And they do a lot of work. And he's got a good relationship with Hogue, and he gets stuff for free and discounted and stuff from Hogue all the time. And they sent him some of these, and I sharpened his Microtech out the front. It had a Tanto blade. I sharpened it. He paid me because I don't sharpen for free anymore. And then he said, hey, tomorrow I got something for you. And he brought this into the gym. It was used, a little bit abused. But I said, oh my, are you serious? He said, yes, sir. And he graciously gifted this to me. Just a great blade. It's the Hogue X1-MF. It's called the Micro Flip Manual. It's got the Wharncliffe blade, the black Cerakote finish, matte FDE aluminum frame as well. And the actual gunsmith that I work out with, he actually even has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna tag it. Now, he don't upload a lot of videos anymore because the whole pew pew thing. I think he actually started making videos maybe before the whole 4,000 hours and all that, 1,000 subs, but he very quickly learned that he was never going to make money on YouTube, so he doesn't really do a lot on there anymore, and he's been kicked off of multiple platforms. So, but I'll tag him in this, and you can check out some of his stuff. He has a shop just right down the road from me. Just a great dude. But this is my Modern Monday Madness knife, man. I can't believe I'm still getting these things and can actually do this tag. But the blade length on this sucker is going to be 2 3/4 inches long. The closed length, it's kind of right my style. It's 3.85. And actually, if you look here, it is a full 4 inches with this blunt piece of aluminum, the persuader coming out the bottom. You know, if you need to talk to someone and teach them English, that right there would do it. So with that, I mean, you're looking, this is truly a 4-inch knife closed. The weight's going to be 2.9 ounces, and then your overall length with it open, they say it's 6.6. So yeah, it looks like it's 6.6 right there. And of course, got that Wharncliffe with the ambidextrous flipper. So, you know, you can, if you're righty or lefty, you can still manipulate it. The thickness is 0.120, and it's got that CPM 154 stainless steel, and it's hardened to 57 to 59 Rockwell. And it's cryogenically heat treated as well, it says. I got the Cerakote with the hollow kind of grind and a hand-honed edge, it says. But it's kind of different. Now, it's missing the pocket clip. I did buy a replacement, but it's missing the threaded barrels. So I bought the replacement without having... I got to talk to him about getting the threaded barrel spacers for it. But I do have the clip. It's in my drawer right here. It's only $18. But this knife retails for... It's an insane... It's like it says 184 on Hogue's website. Now I'm sure you can get it probably for about 150 on Blade HQ or somewhere though. I mean, I don't know. I would assume you can. But what's different about this knife is when I got it, he said, you know, the blade's loose, so I immediately tightened it up and learned that it's like a Spyderco. You gotta put some, you need to put some thread locker on there and get it where you want it and let it sit for a day or two and let it just kind of stick in place. And once you got it where you want it, it'll stay like that. So now she's solid. But what I did is I ended up taking this knife all apart. Now, it doesn't have washers. It has a detent in there that's on the frame. And this whole assist mechanism is honestly in the detent. It has a real deep detent causing it that when you open it, it throws it out. So there's no springs in there, which I thought was crazy. And I even went in to make sure and watch a Nick Shabazz video once I had this thing apart, thinking maybe the spring flew across the room and I didn't see it. But no, it doesn't have an internal spring. This is all from the detent. So when you close it, it locks in with your push button, but you can also lock it with that right there to where even with the push, you're not going to get that blade down, which I never use that, honestly. And as soon as I got it, I started carrying it. I honestly just touch it up with my Work Sharp field sharpener, and it did the trick. And I love that you can choke up. Well, you can't really choke, but I'm just saying it has that forward finger choil. You could choke up if you did that right there, but that is pretty sharp, and if your finger slips, you're going to slice it. We got some good jimping here on the back, on the frame itself, and on the blade. And it's not sharp jimping. It's rounded, but it does grip you, so it's nice. And again, you got the persuader on this aluminum spacer. And look, you got Hogue X1-MF USA. I love the USA. And then over here we got the design Elshowitz CPM 154. Maybe Elshowitz is the actual designer of the, I don't know. It probably tells me in this website, but yeah, I didn't want to read any more than what I've already read you, so there we go. Let's get her to focus a little bit. But yeah, that's it. That is my Monday, and look at that. Centering. Oh boy. And then we even got some jimping on this side. So when you have it in your hand, it's in there. It's not, I mean, when you got this like this, it's really not going to go anywhere between the jimping, the finger choil. Now granted, my pinky does slip off that, but if you had smaller hands, this would be perfect. And honestly, for what I use it for, it works great for me. So, and you could whip this out in a real quick hurry if you need it for a little SD work, self-defense maybe, but I'm usually not out past dark and have to worry about things like that. So, but if you did, this might do the trick. Just a great design, guys. There's a look at her. Again, I want to thank Aaron for this awesome open tag. Guys, go check out his channel, and I know he loves stuff right here like this. The 6-foot tape, the bluegrass 6-foot tape. When I bought this, I was just thinking of him. And then also this new wood turning. RDS wood turning and acrylics. Be sure you go check this guy out. He's got a YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok. So you can hit him up if you're looking for anything, any gifts or any beads or anything for your lanyards. But look at these pins he can make. He can do cups, pins, beads, all sorts of stuff. Just hit him up and I'm sure he can work with you on what your needs are. But man, this is pretty phenomenal. It's almost like a pistol caliber shell, but shell casing. But that sits right there. I love it. So thanks again to RDS Wood Turning. Check him out. Let him know I sent you over. BigJ's knives. But guys, that's about it. I think this weekend we're going to have Georgia Adventure on. It is going to be Easter, but we're still going to do a show. If you can make it, you can. It's greatly appreciated. I do understand that people do want to spend that day with their family and stuff, but all my kids are older and gone, so just me and Kevin will do the show. And Georgia said he's got the Easter egg hunt earlier in the day, and he would definitely join us, so it's going to be a great time having him on as well. But that's about all I got for today. Be sure you check out everyone I mentioned, and while you're out there, stay frosty.